Oven-baked Maggie. It was 3:17 a.m. when I found the tape. Not a tape, the tape. I was digging through the free box at a closing Blockbuster, the kind of place that smelled like mothballs and stale popcorn butter. There it was, a dusty, unlabeled VHS with a faded sticker that just said, "Hot Baby." Naturally, I took it home. When I pressed play, the tracking lines swam for way too long, like the tape was drowning. Then the Simpsons theme started, but the notes were warped, drooping downward like they were melting. The sky wasn't blue, it was the color of cooked fat. The episode began in the kitchen. Marge was humming, pulling trays in and out of the oven. The counters were cluttered with pots, pans, and spiders. They weren't animated like Simpsons spiders. They were real footage of actual spiders, crawling lazily across the stove. Marge didn't notice. She opened the oven, steam billowing out, and inside was Maggie, perfectly browned. She had an apple in her mouth like a roast pig. The family just stared in silence. Bart asked, Is that dinner? And Marge, without hesitation, said, "Don't let it get cold." The next scene cut abruptly to the family at the table. Homer was chewing noisily. Lisa poked at her plate and whispered, "She's still warm." Every few seconds, spiders scuttled across the screen, sometimes over the food. Nobody acknowledged them. At one point, for no reason at all, there was a 1-second frame of Marge standing in the living room, in a giant, sagging white diaper. No music, just the sound of the oven timer going off in the background. Then it cut right back to Homer licking grease from his fingers. Halfway through dinner, Bart gagged and pulled a tiny pacifier out of his mouth. Lisa screamed, but it glitched and looped, the same shrill note, over and over, while the spiders crawled onto the table and into the mashed potatoes. The final shot was the family, stomachs bulging, sitting motionless. Marge smiled and said, "Don't worry, there's more in the freezer." The camera panned to the freezer door, where something inside was pounding from within. Then the tape went black. But I swear, as I ejected it, I saw movement in my peripheral vision. On the wall above the VCR, a spider,